Good morning, Taurus. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Taurus. I'm here to do your May reading, the May monthly, but it's kind of like more of a full moon reading because we have this full moon in Scorpio right here on May 1st, tomorrow. So, full moon in Scorpio is a flower moon. You all know that full moons are releasing, but Scorpio is about digging deep. So, it's deep within us that needs to be released. And then the flower moon, they call it the flower moon because of the wildflowers that bloom abundantly. So I want to know what's going to bloom abundantly for you in May. Like what's going to happen. That's one. So looking into May, what do we need to release? What shadow work do we need to do? And I say we because we have all placements. I do have some Taurus placements. So that being said, let's get into it. But before we do, I smoke, I curse, I may reference God in the readings because that's who I believe and that's who I pray to. That's who protects me. And there may or may not be noise in the background of my videos because I'm clumsy. I tend to hit the mic. I live on busy streets. So there's those things. If any of those things don't work for you, click the little X button in the top right corner and go find yourself a more suitable reader. There's plenty of them. Thank you. Alright, for those of you who are sticking around, Taurus, I have already prayed, I've already pre-shuffled. As you can see, I'm shuffling the life out of these cards, so we can really just get started. If not, do you like Scorpio and have to do the reading 3 times over because I kept on forgetting to cut the cards before I started. I gotta bring it lower because I'm not gonna be able to fit the spread. Like that. Where was I? Yeah, clearly I didn't think this out, alright? I need more space. Don't judge me, Taurus. Anyway. Alright, before I flip the outer square, I like to read the inner square. The inner square is your destiny, like you. The outer square is your outside influences that can affect your destiny. Or that can affect you, that can influence you in some way. So, let's see. Give me a second to process what I'm seeing here. So, questions that I had asked is, what do we need to dig deep to release during this full moon? And with the bear being here, I would say that it is judging others, pretty much. Like I was looking for a nicer way to say it, like talking about looking at people with a critical eye, being skeptical, of people, like making speculations, but I didn't. It was more like just being judgmental of people, being critical of people. But I stopped because I wonder, like, why would you be critical of others? You shouldn't even be looking at others to be criticizing others. And that's a Virgo trait, but that's near here nor there. And what's going to aid you in digging deep and releasing this is your groundedness, your loyalty, your anchor. So whatever it is that you believe in, that you pray to, whatever helps ground you, that's what's going to aid you, your inner strength. The third question, I'm trying to remember what the third question was. I know the fourth one was what's blooming abundantly like wildflowers, and you got love in that position. In what area of life did you need to show up more intimately and abundantly? Thank you for your patience, Taurus. The sun. Being seen. You need to show up in the area of being seen for your authentic self, not being shy. Don't shy away from being yourself. That's what that's saying. So that was like my, for the full moon in Scorpio, what we need to process. And that's that. But now I'm actually going to get into the reading and what I see here for May. All right. So Taurus, you got some news coming into you. Enthusiastic news. Something that you're going to be eager. This person who is bringing the news is eager to deliver it to you. So even if it's not a person and it's a spirit, it's God or it's an angel, your ancestor, they're happy. They're eager to bring this message to you. They got this news and they're excited about it and they want to bring it to you and they're excited about telling you and they're like rushing to get to you to tell you. It's something you already know though. It's this person is eager to come in and rush and tell you these good news, but it's something you already know. It's something that you already seen. I wanted to say, but not with your physical eyes. But then I'm reminded of Taurus. You are the physical, the physical, like the physical manifestation of the fruit. Like that is Taurus, the possession. So I kind of feel like you already knew this was coming because it was something that you had seen. It was, maybe I don't know what that is. But even so, whatever this good news is coming in for you, you expect it. Whether it was an intuitive knowing that it was coming, or if it was something that, oh, I did this and now I got this refund check coming to me. You understand what I'm saying? And then this is something that I think, and what I'm getting is that you knew intuitively it was coming, but you didn't know from where. And this is like your like childhood dream. This is like what you dreamed of as a kid. So if you dreamed of being a bride, then that's what this is. If you dreamed of being rich, then that's what this is. And when I say a bride, it could be a groom too. I'm sorry if I'm a masculine man who might be listening to this reading feeling like she just called me a whole bride. Please flip it, switch it where you need it to be for your situation in terms of masculine and female and masculine and feminine, because I don't read for girls and boys or men and women, or I read for energies. So that being said, when I said bride, if that was your dream to be a bride, I meant like if it was your dream to be a husband. Just like when I said for a woman, if you dreamed of being rich, that's a lot of, typically that would have been a male's perspective on things, is they want to grow up and be rich when they're young. That's their dream. You get it? So interchangeability is what I'm saying here. You might be surprised by the gift, but you know who it's coming from. So remember when I was saying that this person is eager to bring it to you? You might not even know that they're coming. They might just show up and knock on your door and you're like, oh shit, but this person is familiar to you. You've known them for a long time. There's a lot of history there. Like y'all broke bread together. Y'all enjoyed each other's company. I see lots of at the table. Y'all were at the table together a lot, eating, conversating, communicating. It's like two kids communicating their dreams for when they get older, like two best friends as kids, and they communicate their dreams for when they get older. And then life gets older, like they get older and lives, and they get separated and they're not as close as they used to be. Maybe they don't even talk anymore at all. And then this person they're able to achieve the childhood dream that y'all had. And they're like, wait, let me go find this person to let them know, like, we could do this now. And it's like they're coming to find you. That was really specific. So I don't think that that's for many people at all. That was like totally specific. But I do see, I see a connection. This is coming from a person, or like whether they are at home but they feel like home. I feel like this is definitely a past person. I'm not even gonna lie. This is somebody coming in from your past with good news that they want to offer you, and you may or may not have known that they was coming. This is I think that's when I said this is very specific, it kind of seems like that's where this is. It's like you're finally able to, this person is finally successful. So maybe this is somebody who, like, in their own life, they might have seen you in comings and goings, or you might have an intermingled friend circle, so they might like know who you are, and they might have always wanted to come at you like this, but they didn't want to because they didn't feel like they were in the right place. Like they didn't have what they needed to be able to step forward, whether it was they didn't heal, or they didn't have enough money, or whatever the case may be. They didn't feel like they were ready to step forward, but now they feel like they're successful and they have everything that they need, and they want to bring this venture to you. They want to expand on your childhood dream. Could be brothers and sisters, best friends, like boy and girl best friends. I'm seeing a pair. It doesn't have to be like romantic love, but I can't even lie and tell you that I didn't see that in there from the very beginning. It's over here. It's right here in the what's blossoming abundantly. What's blossoming abundantly like wildflowers for you. That was the love. So I couldn't even say that. I can't even lie to you and say that it isn't a romantic love, but I definitely see like the polarities, the masculine and feminine energy. So it doesn't matter. It's just, y'all balance each other out. That's what I'm seeing. It feels like home. You balance each other out. You're able to grow roots. Whatever this connection is, whatever this good news this person is bringing you, and this connection you have, like whether it seems like it might be a business venture that two people are going to embark on. It seems like one's coming back. Like, yo, I got it now. I didn't have it before, but I got it now. Let's do this. And they're coming. You ground this person. You're like the earthy, like the ground. That person might be an air sign. Be like, all over. Flow like air. And you ground them. Whatever this venture is, it's going to be super successful. And it could be online, because you're going to get a lot of visibility. A lot of people are going to see you. That wasn't the word I was looking for. It's not visibility. It's not. Like, people are going to see you. But that's not the word. That's not the phrase that they want me to. You're going to get a lot of recognition. Your business, this venture, this, whatever this is that you guys are building, are going to get a lot of recognition. You're going to be very wealthy. But I see like wealth and love. It seems like it develops into love. So it may be like I was saying at the beginning, two childhood friends. You know what I mean? Best friends as a kid. When you're a kid, you're not discriminatory over whether that's a boy or a girl. You know what I mean? You just are friends. Friends are friends. It doesn't matter color. It doesn't matter gender. It doesn't matter nothing. It just, y'all connection. Y'all friends. So this could have been a connection like friends. That's what I'm really picking up here. And this exciting venture, like they might have had a business idea. When I grow up, we're gonna build this company. You know what I mean? Or maybe not even childhood, maybe adult friends, high school, teenage, young adult life. But this is an old connection, dreams that you mutually shared, and then one of you is able to bring that in with the true Taurus energy. One of you is able to bring that in, and or maybe even Aries, is what I just really picked up on when I said that. But you're able to bring this in, and they're like really excited. They want to come and tell you, like, come on, let's do this. And like I said, you help this person anchor it, because that's the stability of Taurus. You know, Aries initiates things and fixed signs, Aries being like cardinal energy, they initiate things, and then fixed energy would take that and stabilize it, and then mutable energy would take it and blend it and interweave it into society. But that's what Taurus does. That's what fixed energy does. You stabilize things. So you're going to anchor this, you're going to stabilize it, you're going to bring it in. Okay, so you're going to make it more than just an idea. You're going to bring it into, this is a solid foundation. And it's like I said, it's going to be a successful one, whatever it is. And it's something about being seen, being visible, highly visible. People are going to be attracted to it. I don't know what it is. It could be a product, it could be a video, it could be anything. But whatever it is, it's going to attract a lot of attention. And then what I was saying is, it seems like this connection that was just a friendship, that was always just a mutual platonic friendship, genuine like love for each other, it seems like it may develop into love. I don't know how that's going to turn out in the end, but it seems to me that it develops into love here. Now let's see the outside square and see what influences this and how it goes. Okay, well dang. At a time where you're just starting to remember, I told you the place that you needed to be to show up, the area, the arena of life that you needed to show up more authentically and more intimately would be how you present yourself being seen, right? So the moon is where you're comfortable. You're comfortable not being seen. You're comfortable being hidden in the shadows. You know, you're comfortable being behind the scenes. But whatever this endeavor is, it's going to expose you. You're not going to be able to stay behind the scenes. It's like at the end of The Wizard of Oz when they find the wizard is just the man behind the curtain. It doesn't mean that he didn't do a whole bunch of great things for them. It just means that he's just a man. You know what I mean? And now you're seen. You're exposed for being a human. So you might have like this, some of you might have like this perfectionist complex, and that's going to be exposed. Whatever you feel is an imperfection is going to be highlighted. So yeah, there's that. It's so the bouquet, it says on the card, I'm gonna actually bring it to you. I don't know if you can see it. So the bouquet, it says that it's like a long and happy life. I already knew that. I don't really, I knew what the bouquet was, and especially with the children here and then the source down below. In my head, I already knew as soon as I seen the card where it was, that it was a beautiful thing. What I didn't realize is that it says if the children are nearby, extraordinary honors and fame. So that's exactly what I was telling you down here. It's going to be exposed. You guys are going to be seen. This business, this venture, whatever it is going to be exposed. It's going to be highly seen. And that's going to leave you feeling uncomfortable because you like to be in the shadows. So the exposure of your secrets would be you. You are the secret being exposed. You can't stay behind the lines anymore. I guess that's what Uranus and Gemini is doing for everybody. So this is going to cause you to move. The more publicity you get, you're going to have to move, and you're going to, and it's going to be amazing. And you guys are going to travel. I don't know about you and your business partner, but I know you and your family are going to travel. Like if you have kids, you and your kids are going to travel. If you do have a partner, you and your partner are going to travel. You and your family are going to travel. I can't say that you and the business partner are going to travel, but I know that whatever the business is, it's going to be super freaking successful. Like super successful. Whatever you invest in. Alright, so when the business takes off and it's seen, you're gonna make some investments, some long-term investments, or if you don't know, you should. When this business takes off, make some long-term investments. Research them first. Just don't go investing in whatever, some random shit that you don't know anything about. But whatever money you make, don't spend it frivolously and don't leave it sitting in the bank collecting dust, figuratively. What I'm telling you, what the message is for you to invest it. And those investments are going to lead to long-term riches. And now, those investments, the reason I said it's really important for you to research them is because you're going to have people who are going to try to be sneaky and steal your money and get over on you and penny pinch and just reallocate funds and all kinds of other crazy shit that you may not even be prepared for. You might be a person who doesn't come from a really wealthy background, and this might be the first time that you might be the first millionaire in your family. And like I said, before you make these investments with this money, you want to make sure that you do your research and you don't have no scamming ass motherfuckers around you. But the good part of that is that as long as you do your diligence, you have nothing but luck right here on your side, blocking the negative effects of that. Which is why I said just even a little bit of research, going a little bit of research and saying, oh no, I don't want to invest my shit here. This love, remember at the end I told you what's coming in May is what's blooming like wildflowers abundantly, and I told you it was love. This love it's a healthy love. It's not like a karmic lesson. It's not like a soulmate that like a mirror that's meant to teach you a lesson. It's an actual healthy relationship. And not only is it a healthy relationship, but it's going to bring goodness to your future generations. It's gonna give your future generations the setup that you didn't have. So like I said, what I'm really picking up on is you're the first really wealthy person in your family, and you're able to set up different avenues. I'm not saying one business. I'm saying different avenues for these people to be set up and for you to leave a legacy, and for each one of them to have their own avenues in the future. They have that leg that you didn't have, that opportunity that you didn't have. This is I had a reading for Scorpio yesterday that was a beautiful love reading, similarly equally as beautiful, but this is more of a business relationship that really, really, really works out. And the love connection that you do have, like I said, I don't necessarily know if that's with the business partner. You know? I just know that this seems like a childhood dream. For some of you who don't have a partner in sight, who don't have anything like that, it's somebody's bringing you some news that you knew was coming, but you didn't know where it was coming from to fulfill your childhood dreams. And this is going to ground you and help you move forward and be successful. But you're going to be seen. You're going to have to be seen. Visibly seen. People are going to have to see you. They're going to know of you. And it's going to do you well. You know? Like I said, just pay attention and make sure that you research wherever you do your investments and the people that you have around you. That's a big deal. Other than that, like, this is amazing. So, what are we releasing? We're releasing being self-critical. We're releasing being critical of ourselves and others when we can't see something tangible in our face. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not coming. Like I said, you might have intuitively knew this was coming, but you couldn't see it. So your practical mind is blocking it. And now you have to release that practical mind aspect of you to know that I don't know where it's coming from. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. God is delivering it. Or if you don't believe in God, the universe is delivering it. You understand what I'm saying? Or whoever you believe in, they're delivering it. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, because they can make it happen, because God is greater than I. You get it? And I'm not acknowledging that they're, you know, that I don't believe in any other God. I believe in God, the one who gave his only begotten son for us. So, anyway, that being said, I want to get you guys a wish. So, think of a wish, and I'm going to give you a yes or no on whether or not you will receive that wish. Pardon me, I'm sorry for coughing in your ear. I forget now, here's the Joker card that I'm putting in. I forget now that I have the mic things are super loud. So, we're going to shuffle these cards. You think of your wish. Think of your wish. A few more times. I'm going to shuffle and then I'm going to see if you're getting it. One more time. You got your wish. Figure it out. See if you're going to get it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 28. I believe that was 28. If that is correct, yes, you will get your wish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 28 surely was. So yes, you will get your wish, whatever it was, you will get it. So I'm happy for you. I was gonna say congratulations. I don't know what the wish is. It could be a congratulations. It could just be shit, my girl shit. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm glad for you. I'm super happy for you. Super excited for you. And thank you for being here with me today. All right. Until I see you next time, Taurus. Be blessed.